Welcome back to Straight Talk. I'm your host, Larry Skibo. Thank you for joining us today. You know, there are more than 51.6 million adults that suffer from chronic back pain, or CLBP, in the United States. There's nearly over 600,000 spinal fusion procedures that are performed annually. Up to 41% of these procedures fail to alleviate pain at a cost of more than $20 billion a year. On today's show, we're going to bring you a groundbreaking medical device introduced right here for the first time in the United States. Dr. Deepak Reddy is leading the charge as the first in the country to perform a revolutionary new procedure as part of a national clinical trial. It's called the SynerFuse procedure, and it's a game changer in spinal surgery. This innovative approach combines spinal fusion with neuromodulation, focusing on the safety and long-term relief for patients suffering from chronic back pain. In this segment, we will bring you a developing ABC affiliate news story, not only that takes you inside an interview with Dr. Reddy, but also a follow-up with one of his very first patients to undergo the procedure. It's an opportunity to see how they're doing now. But first, to help you understand the SynerFuse procedure, please watch this short animated video. It'll give you an idea of exactly what they're trying to do.
In the United States, millions of people suffer from chronic back pain. Over 570,000 people per year require spinal fusion surgery to address instability of spine and mechanical pain. A spinal fusion surgery involves the stabilization of the unstable spinal level using rods and screws to hold the vertebrae in place. Spinal fusion surgery only addresses the mechanical pain caused by spinal instability. It does not address the neuropathic pain that is caused by damage to the nerves. That is why even after a successful spine surgery, most patients continue to experience chronic neuropathic pain. This is where the patented SynerFuse electric transforaminal lumbar inner body fusion, or ET-lift procedure, which is not approved by the FDA and is currently being studied under an FDA-approved investigational device exemption study, comes in. The patented SynerFuse ET-lift procedure integrates spinal fusion with direct nerve stimulation involving a neurostimulation device. Neuromodulation is designed to function by delivering electrical impulses to nerve structures with the intent of alleviating pain signals to the brain for nerves in the lower back and legs. After the procedure, patients in the study receive a controller that allows the patient to adjust the stimulation levels wirelessly via Bluetooth to further control the neuromodulation system. Patients need to periodically recharge the system. The patented SynerFuse ET-lift procedure is designed to address residual neuropathic pain not addressed by spinal fusion surgery and is currently under development and testing. For more information or to learn more about our study, visit SynerFuse.com.
And new this morning, a local orthopedic surgeon is making medical history here in St. Joe County. ABC 57's Emily Arnold is live in studio with more on this revolutionary new procedure, again being done right here in Michiana. Emily, good morning.
Good morning, Jordan. Dr. Deepak Reddy of South Bend Orthopedics became the first solo orthopedic surgeon in the world to perform a new SynerFuse procedure. It helps to eliminate a patient's need for opioids after undergoing a spinal fusion surgery. Now, I sat down with Dr. Reddy to learn some more about this new procedure and how it could change the game for those suffering from chronic nerve pain. Surgeons across the U.S. perform more than 1.5 million spinal fusion surgeries per year. Up to 40% of patients are left with residual nerve pain after surgery, commonly treated with opioids.
We've always relied on opiates as a sort of mainstay of postoperative pain control. But along the years, we've also noticed that some of our patients have a harder time coming off of those opioids.
A new trial surgery looks to ease that pain and the need for opioids post-op.
It's in a phase right now where we are proving that it's safe to put these two technologies together.
Those technologies, spinal fusion and neuromodulation.
We are doing a common spine surgery, a lumbar fusion, but we're adding to it a small device that we put into the spine that helps us electrically stimulate the nerves to decrease pain, both after surgery, acutely, and at long-term time points as well.
And while this is just the beginning, results from the device are looking promising.
In our 12 patients that we've done between Minnesota and Indiana, the device is able to help patients with decreased back and leg pain after surgery and at long-term time points as we get further out.
I was only on pain meds for 5 days following that big surgery. I was back to work and seeing patients at 6 weeks, back to my normal job.
Avoiding long-term pain meds also motivated Sarah's trial decision. Her medical background showed her the negative side of the opioid epidemic.
Being a nurse, I knew that I didn't want to start the narcotics and opioids.
Greiser believes this procedure could shine a new light for those suffering from chronic pain as it continues to reach new phases.
It just makes sense. Spinal fusions aren't new. Spinal stimulators aren't new. They've both been tested and have been found effective. But the great thing is that now they're doing them at the same time.
We're early on proving the concept, but the initial results are unmistakably good.
Now, after this trial phase, the next phase would be to start rolling out this procedure on a larger scale of patients in more states all across the U.S. This would help surgeons prove the pain reduction method's generalizability and narrow down which patients the procedure would benefit the most. I've got some more coming in the next 30 minutes. For now, live in studio, Emily Arnold, ABC 57 News.
And this morning, only on ABC 57 News, a groundbreaking spinal surgery brings a man a second chance to enjoy his life.
ABC 57 first brought you the news back in 2023 with a South Bend surgeon, the first in the country to perform this spinal procedure.
And now we're following up. ABC 57's Giselle Valentine spoke exclusively with the patient about how he's now pain-free. Giselle, good morning.
Good morning, Summer and Jordan. After 23 years working in the automotive manufacturing, Michael Janotsky thought retirement in 2019 would be peaceful, but instead it brought pain that would change his life.
Only concern to Dr. Reddy was, I want to be able to walk. I'll take the pain if after surgery, if I have to, but I gotta walk. I gotta, I don't want to be in a wheelchair. I used to walk with a cane everywhere. I didn't want to do that. So he said we would have no problem. So he did the surgery. He's quite a guy.
Michael did everything he could to relieve the pain, from pills to chiropractors and epidural shots, but nothing seemed to work. That's when in 2023, he made the decision to have spinal fusion surgery, a brand new spinal cord stimulator, one that would change his life for the better. The device delivers electronic stimulation to nerves, reducing pain without the need for opioids. Fast forward to today, Michael is up now, moving pain-free from long walks with his 2 dogs to now sleeping in his own bed. Michael says he didn't choose the procedure because it was the first of its kind. He went in hoping for relief, and he's proud of the results.
Don't wait too late. Don't put it off. I mean, you may need a second opinion or something else, but if back pain is something it controls your life. It does. I can get over ankle, I can get over knees, elbow, anything, but the back controls your life. Whether you walk, sit, stand, it controls your life. Don't wait too late. I'm 70 years old. If I'd have done it when, back in 2016, and I had a few more years, maybe work wouldn't have got to me. I mean, it could have been different. So I'm thankful for where I am now, but it could have been different.
Well, that's all for today on Straight Talk. We've just explored SynerFuse, a game-changing medical innovation that merges neurostimulation with back fusion surgery, aiming to bring real relief to those with chronic back pain. It's exciting to see technology pushing the boundaries of what's possible in healthcare. We're also in the process of recording another video on SynerFuse, this time with Dr. Rohan Lal, who performed the rest of the 15 surgeries in the proof of concept study. He'll have videos with some of his spinal surgery outcomes and follow-ups of his patients. I'm Larry Skibo, and this has been Straight Talk. where truth meets clarity. Until next time, take care and keep it real.